There are quite a lot of opportunities to customize Svantek Supervisor software. For example, in the main menu there is a choice to show or hide the status bar. This is shown down at the bottom of the screen where the version number and the release date are indicated. This is useful for knowing what version you have. You can also use the menu bar to check for the latest release of Svantek Supervisor software. Just check, go to Help and choose Check for Updates. If your computer is attached to a network and to the internet, then it will go to the Svantek website and check against the latest version that's been published there. In this case you can see that there is a newer version, 1.8.5, compared to the existing installed version, 1.7.4. Simply acknowledge, go to the website and download and install the latest version. It's also possible to customize the command keys that are shown along the top edge of the screen. Simply click and choose More Commands. Select the ones that you want to have quick access to, for example exporting the database. Select, click Add. This choice will go over to the right hand side. Click OK, and now the export database icon is added to the ribbon at the top of the screen. It's also possible to right-click inside a blank area of the left-hand panel here to highlight and select which instruments you want to be shown for your version of Supervisor. Simply look for the instrument model number, put a check mark there, and the instrument will appear in the list. Again, these can be added and they can be moved to a position that the user chooses. In the Instrument Settings tab, it's possible to select which columns of information are shown. Simply position the mouse on the column header cell, right-click and check the information you wish to see. In this case, the last manual calibration. This is now entered here and shows the information for the particular instrument. The small icon at the right of the cell here opens up a window showing up to the last 10 calibration histories. When viewing information in the data browser window, you can filter by different applications as shown across the top here. Within the noise dosimetry application, these are the runs that have been downloaded so far. The selection of the information shown in the columns is simply done by right-clicking in one of the title cells and then choosing to view a particular answer on the screen. That now has been added to the end of the table as shown over here. Many of the operations in Supervisor software can be selected by right-clicking. For example, when the catalogue is showing the information that's currently being downloaded, you can highlight the different instruments, right-click, and there will be a context set of choices appropriate for that particular location. In this case, we can add a file, create a new folder to store results, or export just this part of the database. Now, just this single run is shown for the 104 noise dosimeters. Select the run that you want to export, click Finish, choose a file name and a location, and click Save to save this file that can then be emailed to a colleague and read into their Supervisor database.